Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time.
Alright, I'm not sure what happened, but somehow I got 7 wins in a row. No losses yet with this Mage deck. So, I have 3 chances to win one more game. That's one more game is all I need for this to be my best run ever. If I get 2 more wins somehow, by some miracle, then I would actually win the arena. I would have achieved the maximum reward level. And it'll kick me out. It'll say, your deck is too good. Stop harassing all these poor people that spent gold to get into the arena. I'm not too concerned about that, though. I'm just hoping that I can somehow get 1 win out of the next 4 games. Well, out of the next 3, I guess. Warlock. Warlocks can be pretty scary. They get a lot of card advantage. And you know what? These are not actually the best guys I have, but I'm not getting rid of them because they're castable. I'm just going to get rid of the Flame Strike and hope for something else cheap. So, especially since I'm going first and I have no coin to work with. This guy, of course, being much better with a coin. Oh, I got my like only good 1-drop. I have all the mirror images, but they're kind of a weak-ass first turn play. Although, against a Warlock, I would have played them. Okay. So, this is not a great choice. Basically, I could do 1 damage and then trade this guy. I wish I'd gotten some, like a spell or something I could have cast and then traded. Because he already took damage to play the Flame Imp. Killing the Flame Imp early seems more worthwhile than a lot of other things. But no, I'm just going to hit him for another 1 and play Flame Bait here. I guess his official name from now on, the Pyromancer. His name is Flame Bait. Since the dumbass lights himself on, like he self-immolates when he does things. You're not supposed to keep gasoline in your spell component pouch. My opponent is going for the early card draw. I guess he didn't have a good second turn play, or... okay, he's going to do the 0-cost stuff. Well, he's not going to get all that card advantage then. Not the worst. However, I do have to kill the Imp, because all my choices to play are 4/3 creatures, and I'm not dropping a 4/3 for him to eat with that. I'm okay with losing most of my turn there, because he's down 5 health, and we've used about the same number of cards. Oh, I forgot he had the coin. If anything, he's used more cards than I have. The Yeti is unfortunate. It's not ideal because my guys can't actually kill him, but I'll play the Warden. He can slow him down a lot. Wow, he is just going hard into his deck. Which is probably a good strategy as long as, since I'm not getting a creature advantage, it's probably smart for him to just keep doing that. So I was thinking of playing a 4/3 guy who I would just like voluntarily trade for the Yeti later. But, I mean, it's tempting. I could cast the Dark Iron Dwarf, give this guy +3, and then next time when he hits, he's going to get weakened a lot. Or I could play a 3-cost creature and do 1 damage to something. Or I could play the Drake and draw a card. But you know what? I have so many plays right now, I'm okay with holding off on drawing a card.
I wonder.
It's not important that I draw the card this instant. Not aware of anything in all of Hearthstone that can make your opponent discard a card. So I'm pretty safe there. Yeah, I think I'm going to just drop the Blade Master. There, I hit my opponent for 1. And do I do 1 damage to the Yeti? I don't think so. I think I'll just do the damage directly to him. He's burning through his own life pool to dig down in his deck. He probably has some kind of combo that he's looking for. Although he doesn't have to. I mean, just getting more cards is good. if you lose the life now, but it gives you cards that will prevent you from losing more life later, that's pretty strong. The portal is a very weird play. Oh, that works on all minions? I thought it was just demons. Maybe they patched it or something? I don't know. That's stupid questing adventurer, though. Argent Commander's looking pretty good right now. I think that's what I want to do, because then I can kill the Yeti with the Commander, and I can kill the questing guy while he's still small and manageable.
To Northrend! Victory!
It does mean he gets another turn of summoning portal, but I have two guys that can kill it in one shot. That's annoying because it's so efficient. It only cost him 1 mana, and it replaced itself, and it killed a 4/1 creature. That's very good for him. Not so good for me. He's got to play a creature now. I mean, they're -2 cost. You can play something that's 5 cost creature. See why he's drawing cards like mad with that thing out there. I may actually have to just kill that portal, which is lame. Or I could silence the portal. I like that plan. That makes the portal kind of a stupid card all of a sudden. Oh, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to silence the portal. Now, I can play a 3-cost card and do 1 damage. Either of my 3-cost cards are pretty good. I could Dark Iron something. I'd rather Dark Iron the owl and use it to trade for this guy. Something like that.
I wonder.
I could also play this and draw a card, but again, I think I'm going to wait on that because I have such good plays right now. I'm quite happy playing this guy's big enough to trade for the Ogre next turn. If he doesn't just trade for this guy. And my opponent's lower in health, so I'm just going to keep pounding him. Take some of that. He's getting huge card advantage, but he's already down to half health. I don't know how this is going to go. Like, he must have some kind of crazy plan, but if his crazy plan was to cast like a huge, like a 9 or 10 cost epic or something, he's not going to be able to do that as soon as he thought. Or he'll play another summoning portal. Holy, he really likes those summoning portals. Ah, that's unfortunate.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That's also unfortunate. Oh, this summoning portal tech is strong. Flame Strike? Flame Strike would be nice. There are 2. No. Well, maybe I should have played the Azure Drake and drawn some cards earlier, because now my position is less good. On the other hand, I do have a guy with Taunt. I can't play him and the Drake in the same turn. That's pretty bad, but I don't want to Dark Iron him, because he's just going to trade his stupid Ogre Magi. Actually, my best bet may be just play my Taunt guy and ping that. Or actually, if I'm killing him with the Fireblast, maybe I can afford to cast the Drake. I mean, I don't care about trading for. It's fine. It's just as good as anything else to trade with those. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm way ahead in health. He's gonna trade a creature for it anyway. I might as well get the card. Pint-sized Summoner. That's okay. And yeah, kill that. Less spell power, and it's a 5/1, so that's killing it is all kinds of good mojo. His summoning portal tech is crazy though. Like, now I know why he's drawing all those cards. Now I know why he's getting stuck against someone with a 6-0 or 7-0 record, because his deck has got to be sick the way he does it. Flame Strike would be good. I mean, there's also the possibility of decking him, but that's really gonna hurt. He would blow up one of his own mana crystals. He's got so many portals, he doesn't care. Hey, that's a welcome sight. Not as welcome as Flame Strike, but, you know. You take what you get. So I have 9 mana. What's the best use of 9 mana here? I could actually Dark Iron one of these. That might be good. Because I can't do anything useful with this other than attack him. Yeah, no, okay. I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to cast... all that stuff, yeah, okay. And one of these. If I get AoE, I'm going to be unhappy, but, you know. Gotta try stuff. And one of those. Boing. He's definitely going to run out of cards before I do, but... Like, he's already drawn 5 more cards than me, but on the other hand, drawing 5 more cards than me is part of what's making him win. It's going to be very hard to stop him at this point. My life advantage will evaporate extremely fast unless I can get a Flame Strike. And even then, they're going to be survivors. Flame Strike fighters. Ow. Wow, that's not good. Now I need to draw the Flame Strike or lose, basically. Lose, basically. Yeah, that's game. I have 2 Flame Strikes in the remaining half of my deck, and I didn't get one, so... There's loss number 1. He has a very strong deck. If I had drawn a Flame Strike, I easily could have won this. So, I've only gone through half of my deck. There are 2 of them there. Like, there's a reasonable chance that I would not get one. So it wasn't like I was robbed. It is a little frustrating, though, because if I had drawn 1 Flame Strike, I probably would have won that game. Especially if I had drawn 1 Flame Strike a little earlier in the game. Okay, there's 1 loss. I need to win one of the next 2 games. I need to win one of the next 2 games, and it will be my best arena run ever. On the other hand, like I said, I went 7-0 once before, and lost 3 in a row, because the people you start running into in the matchmaking are sick. Sick bastards with all kinds of epics. You saw how many epics he had there? Like legendary creatures?
Watch your back.
You asked for it.
I'll need to watch my back. I'm going second, which is nice. I'm going to get rid of those 2, because she's not one of my favorite 4-cost creatures, frankly. Not in this deck, which has hardly any spells. That is a perfectly rush-tacular start. I'm actually in more danger of running out of gas after I play all my stuff. So... and here's the question. Do I coin out the Berserker, or do I just mirror image to eat a lot of her removal? Actually, play the Berserker normally. I think that's probably the best way to go. I could also coin out the Apprentice and then cast the mirror image for free. That's kind of a stupid bullshit sort of start. Let's do that.
Someday I'll be just like you.
This is where my opponent will quite reasonably start complaining. If she has some AoE, this is not a big long-term threat, but for the moment, for this initial, like, for the first few turns, this sucks, looking at the other end of this. Okay. Having the pint-sized summoner out would be really good, but is it going to affect my plays for the next couple turns? Not that much. I would much rather be able to Amani Berserker, get him swinging for 5, while I have these guys here to protect him. So maybe putting out the summoner would have been smarter, I don't know, but given the start I had, I really want to rush down my opponent, if possible. If she has an AoE, it's unlikely to do 3 damage this early in the game. So, that's pretty good too. Alright, we're down 1 image. Didn't cost her any cards. Like, I'm definitely down in cards, but holy crap, is this a 6 start. I'm thinking I should maybe just trade for the Worgen, because there's a great danger that he becomes like a crazy Wind Fury beast and kills all my stuff.
What to do? What
On the other hand, 3 more damage against my opponent would be nice, because I'm like rushing her down. I can't buff this guy and play anything else this turn, which is one of the drawbacks of not having played the Pint-Sized Summoner. But I can hit my opponent for so much damage, I'm thinking I might want to do that. I'm going to take the risk that she has some way to activate his Wind Fury. Because she can't do it against my creatures. I have nothing that he can survive hitting. Now, if she plays a Sun Fury Protector, +1/+1s him, and then hits one of these guys, that would be bad. But then he would still be in ping range. And she would still have to kill through the taunt somehow. So far, so good with crazy coin bullshit start. This gnome's like a ninja. She's so much better than the other one. Which does make sense, because she's a mage-specific card, and the other one is a generic card. Okay, but that was pretty annoying. Got a very good value out of that Murloc, that's for sure. Freaking Murloc Holmes. Well, I've got 4 mana. I mean, some of these are great plays and stuff, but I'm gonna get to play 2 creatures next turn if I just play this now and continue the beatings. Continue the beatings until morale improves. My morale will improve a lot if I can get this win and have my best arena run ever. That's still a big if, though. I mean, yeah, I've taken off half her health and she hasn't done much in return. She has more cards. It's very early in the game. The fact that she hasn't done as much maybe means that she has more late-game power. And it did pit her against someone with a 7-1 record, so obviously her deck has done quite well so far. Ugh. What will happen? He will commit suicide, that's fine by me. He will commit not quite suicide, which is also okay, because now, yeah, like, that was okay. It was his charge allowed him to kill something that he otherwise couldn't, but now he's just a 2/2. It's like, meh. Well, I don't have a taunt creature right now, so if I Dark Iron her, I could do a lot of damage, but then she'd just get traded for, so that's not really worth it. I think what I want to do at this point is get down the Pint-Sized Summoner. Sneeze a lot, and then Harvest Golem. Now again, she doesn't work the turn she comes into play, because she says the first minion you play, and she is obviously the first minion I play. Right? But that's okay. Play her, play the Golem. Now I get to do damage with this guy. She has a big target on her chest. The opponent doesn't want me playing a 7-cost creature next turn or something. And it's kind of nice right this second. She has the target on her chest even though she does the least damage. This guy's going to survive whatever happens. So things are looking dire for the Rogue. Rogue's got to, like, I don't know, vanish and sprint. And this helps a lot. That is not good news for me. Stupid has 8/8, very early 8/8. Now, I'm going to be able to Flame Strike next turn.
What to do?
So keep that in mind.
What to do?
If I play the Wolf Rider, then that'll use up this bonus. So I'll have 4 mana left, but the Dark Iron will then cost 4. I play the Wolf Rider. I Dark Iron something. Say this guy, because killing him accomplishes the least. I can hit my opponent for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She'll have no choice but to expend a lot of effort and probably attack with this guy to take down my forces. And if this guy takes 4 damage, then I can just Flame Strike him next turn. I think this is time to just go for the beatdown. I'm just gonna try and outright kill my opponent before she can reorganize. It's kind of risky, but it seems like the best play right this moment. I mean, now she can't even use her weapons for removal very well because the damage hurts so much. So I'm thinking she's going to vanish and then play this guy for free. That would be an annoying turn. It would actually not be all that horrible for me. Well, it would be actually, because she could hit me for 10 and then vanish and then play him for free. That would be pretty horrible, actually. I'll give you that. It just seems slightly less horrible because, like, my Dark Iron Dwarf gets to do his thing again, and my Wolf Rider would still have charge. She has to worry about that. Like, she needs something with taunt. I'm so close to getting win number 8. But he has a lot of cards. And an 8/8 creature.
Played. I give up.
Yes. That's amazing. Planned turbo crazy beatdown work. I now have 8 wins. That is the first time I've ever seen that big crown on my key. So, you're going to have to come back next video and see, in the next 2 games, do I win the arena, or do I fail out at 8-3, just short? Next video. Show some love to the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and Scrolls Judgment videos.